Hey, everybody. Welcome to Slate Billiard Club's finale. It is a 650 and under. This is the finals. Here's the bracket. Royland versus Chris. A lot of people didn't think they would make it to the finals, but no one told them. I have with me in the booth tonight Mr. Sam Howell. We got Royland warming up on the far table there. Chris. And these guys get to be the champion tonight. One of them gets to take home the winning trophy.
And the money, let's not forget that, as well as Slate swag and Slate membership.
Yep, the winner gets 3 months at the club. They get to hang out here till the end of March for free. We have a teammate in this race, and we have a really nice guy, Royland. He's about as polite as they come. Both these guys are gentlemen of the sport for sure. No whining or bickering here. Chris says he's just here to hit balls. I'm just here to hit balls, as we said. So, and me and Royland talked about how he did at the Christmas party tournament yesterday. He won a couple, lost a couple. So one thing here is Demetrius Gelatis is our main coach. He's been our coach since the beginning of time. And I think Chris is just doing his last little break before the match. But you can gift people Demetrius. It's $19 a month, and basically you get access to a Minnesota playbook, a pool. And a lot of people in the area do know Demi. I'm going to run his commercial right now. He is my coach. He's basically the brainchild of Slate Billiard Club since day one. And I could listen to him talk about pool nonstop. So anyway, let's see if I can
roll that.
Demetrius Gelatis here with Minnesota Pool Boot Camp. We live in an age with abundant information about pool, but without organization and direction, it doesn't translate into bottom line results. I've been coaching full-time for over 6 years, and I've guided more than 200 students step by step to higher levels of pool. Now I've partnered with Slate Billiard Club to provide online group coaching and make our training available to players everywhere. No travel necessary. Join us online for just $19.95 a month. You'll get access to my Minnesota Pool Boot Camp playbook, covering cue ball, pattern play, mental game, and the common leaks that people have in applying this to get their game to the next level. The best part is I'll be there working with you every step of the way to give you the direction you need to see results right away.
And we're back, live from Slate Billiards Club here in St. Paul for the finals of the 650 and under Slate Billiards Club tournament. The lag is underway. Chris Hennen and Royland Aboloc. Looks like Chris has got a little bit better speed of the table with the winning the lag here. And we're off and running. Race to 13. The single elimination doesn't matter anymore, of course, because we are in the finals. 7,400 cash and prizes in total payouts for this tournament. And a little bit of swag, Slate gear apparel, as well as memberships are available for the participants here in the finals. Dave out there wishing good luck to everybody. And Chris Hennen with the opening break. He's going to go for the pop and stop traditional break, going for the two side pockets here. And they got kissed away. But he did make a different ball. Looks like Chris is going to have his choice here of which stripe he wants. It looks like solids are pretty much out of the realm of possibility here. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this stream for the Slate Billiards Club YouTube channel, live stream. And you can also, of course, go back and look at the catalog of matches that have already been played.
Good to tune in. The boys from Rochester are watching.
you want to remind the folks watching what these folks are playing for, Dave?
It's 3 months at the club, a good amount of money, and there is a little bit of money difference here, but mainly the prestige of winning the 650. No, this was a very heavily strong bracketed tournament, probably one of the hardest as far as Fargo rate bracketed tournaments you can get, and these two guys came out on top. Chris had 2 huge comebacks during this run. He had a little bit of help by some misfortune of some other players, but he earned it. And Royland has been playing pretty steady, so I don't know who's going to win this one. I think this one is about as close to 50-50 as you can get, and we've proven before that even the blowouts don't always end up blowouts. But so he might have got hooked a little bit there.
Yeah, got a little bit funny there off a kiss.
So he might have to try a move here, try to jam something up.
Yeah, that's they always say the Fargo raid, or the old cliche. Well, on paper, looks like this guy or that guy, but that's why they don't play the games on paper. They have to play the games out. You'll notice in the background the 2 trophies and the cup that Dave referenced earlier, right around the score flipper there.
Yeah, and Chris, I play with him on Monday nights in leagues. He has a really high gear. He knows how to play the game. He's really smart. And I don't know a lot about Royland, but I've watched him play a lot on this stream on Slate Billiard Club on YouTube, and he's pretty steady, pretty smooth. Never does any quirky, jerky stuff,
Yeah, they both are definitely deserving of being here. At the same time, I don't know that they would have been picked out of a hat. Some of the maybe more popular or more established names that have been in the tournament thus far, but they've earned their way here and certainly deserve to be here. They're both battling it out here. Race to 13, winner breaks, BCA rules for those who may not have been watching some of the earlier matches and just turned into this one.
Okay, he got a little bit below the 1 ball there. I mean, he could shoot the 7 on the side. I don't know that he wants to duck here, but I mean, making the 1, if he makes the 1, he will probably clip off the 7 a little bit. I'll show on Mike's little ball here. He might make the 1 and he'll clip off this. Could go off. He'll probably have a shot, but.
Yeah, I just don't see him playing offense here.
Yeah, maybe get on the other side of it.
I mean, he's definitely found himself.
It
in
is
a
game
magic
1.
spot.
You probably don't want to be shooting maybe in game 5 he just keeps trying to run out here, but I think to move, gosh.
Yeah, they're trying to establish a little bit of control of the table
just
here.
hard
and they
to
both
hide.
lost it.
Hard to hide Chris from these 2 stripes. He can hit it super thin. No, it's such a tough, tricky.
Yeah.
I bet in game 5 he gets that safe pretty good. You know what I mean? He's
Possibly, yeah.
Chris warmed up for about an hour. Royland for about 10-15 minutes. They got some hits in.
Yeah, Chris has still got that stripe up table, I believe the 14 ball to contend with as well.
And we are going to release the new tournament. I have the bracket for it, or the
schematics.
flyer.
The flyer.
I got the flyer locked and loaded for it. So at game 7, whoever gets the 7 first, they're going to do a little player break, and we'll get the party started for the next tournament.
So there's not a halftime show, but there is a halftime.
There's not a halftime show, but we are going to tell all your friends that the new tournament flyer will be released when the game is 7 to something.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Vikings got Snoop Dogg for their halftime show.
Yeah, I didn't have that.
We don't have their budget or their facilities,
budget.
yeah, unfortunately, for Christmas Day. But I'm sure Dean Lathrop will be watching.
Yeah, I hope Dino's watching tonight. Looks like Drew's watching. What up, Drew? put it down. Little rub. So he has a choice now. I think he could draw this back. He might, come off of this and hit here and then come up. But maybe forward. I don't know if he can, if he can not scratch.
Yeah, I think he can get out of the scratch, but he's got to get a really nice smooth stroke on it here.
Yeah, because it doesn't go in the lower right. So he has to move it a little bit, Wow, they made the ball pretty big.
Yeah.
I don't think it goes down here. So he's got to move this cue ball.
He's really kind of talking to himself here, trying to figure out the best way to go. I think he's going to go rim the pocket here.
Looks like he's putting right on it.
Oh, he tried to turn it, twist it in there.
A little finessey, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, first game jitters, that's all right.
Yeah, they're both kind of trying to find their feet underneath them here a little bit. Some uncharacteristic errors for both of them. As anybody knows, the first rack is the toughest to establish yourself, and the last one to close out. Right.
Right.
That's why cliches are cliches for so long, is because they're usually true. All right, Chris has got his combo out of the way, and just a little back and forth here.
Or maybe just float up to the middle of the table. No, you were right. Landed pretty perfect on it.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Dean Lathrop is officially in the house. Always good to have you, Dino. We got our first score.
First game, Chris. He got away with that cue ball error there when he brushed into a ball and had to kick.
Yep, early in the game.
Then he missed the combo down there.
I don't think that too many of these games are going to be 2-3 inning games. I think we're going to...
No, I don't think so either.
These guys are both capable of running them out.
Do you wonder if they might play a little more conservatively or a little more tentatively because they're in the finals, and maybe the heat of the moment or the glory of the trophy and the money might creep in and then play a little more conservative, or if they'll just throw caution to the wind and play their game, let their stroke out, and do what they are comfortable doing. Hopefully it's the latter.
Looks like he's going to break right up the middle. Dead pop break. No, he hit it to the side. He did get a ball.
Yeah, he's making an alternative ball. He's not making that side pocket because there's just too much traffic there. They're kind of knocking into each other.
So Chris is coming to the table here. What do you like?
Well, I think he's going to play stripes here, but with the solids right around the 8 there and the perimeter, those are kind of blocking balls there, but they're just not as playable. I think he'll just maneuver around them. It'd be interesting to see what his plan is for the 13 there by the 6. I would think he would try to get to that earlier rather than later. Possibly even off of this next shot. There it was. Well, I called it, Dave. He got right on it on his next shot.
Why do you make it sound like I should be surprised that you called it? Of course you called it, Sam.
Well, let's see here. I think if he can pocket this ball, he should be able to get out. I didn't jinx him, I hope. But that was definitely the shot to get to and to move on from. He did accomplish that, just got away from him there. Unfortunately, now it's pretty open for Royland. Dave mentioned earlier that he plays on the same team as Chris. I'm the captain of that team, so I play with Chris as well for many years. And so I do have a favorite, admittedly, but I know that we always cheer for Hill Hill, right, Dave?
Yeah.
So we can still cheer for Hill Hill.
For the people.
That's right, for the viewers.
And the Bear-Packers game definitely went Hill Hill. Dino.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Richard let everybody know. That's
And,
right.
But Richard
Rich
had to
Arns. Yeah.
Richard had to let everybody know. And
Yeah.
sounds like Hank the Tank gave T.J. Steinhaus a little bit of trouble today. Sounds like Hank got up in a couple games and then
Oh, in the
T.J.
one
ran
pocket
out.
at Jimmy's.
Yeah, from what I heard, T.J. won.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with that one, but really grateful that there's a one pocket tournament happening out there. Although I'm not a player myself, I definitely
Yeah,
appreciate the
love
game
to
and the
see
skill
it,
that it
yeah.
takes to play it.
Yeah, even if you only play 8-ball, your second game should be one pocket. You know what I mean? Or if you only play big table rotation, your second game should be one pocket. So it helps any game.
Definitely.
You get to do good artistic shots that you don't get to do in any other game, and
They're kind of standard shots that come up a lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
and so now when you shoot a 2-railer into the corner, it's like this is a regular shot in one
Yeah,
pocket.
right.
You know what I mean? And
Well, I
Hold
think
your
you're
cue ball.
I think you're about to make a trip to one of the one pocket meccas here in about a month or so, right, Dave?
yeah, Derby City Classic is coming up,
That's it.
so he's got to come off the end rail, or is he gonna?
It's gonna stun it, you
Stun
think,
it?
or go up and down?
I think he's gonna go top right onto the end rail. Yeah,
Yeah, up and down.
Get going.
Yeah, just enough.
Yep.
He's got to watch out for the 14 here.
So yeah, now stuff's in play. He's got to drop down just above the 11 and 14 there and go in between. You know,
Mm-hmm.
try to hit the rail like right here
Yep.
and come back. Bam.
Oh,
Nice. So he didn't want that, but he's still okay.
I was watching the 6 the whole time. It just kind of rocked in there.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure
yeah.
that ball was dropping.
Yeah, and I was watching the cue ball the whole time, so yeah, I
That's
didn't
my
see
reaction.
how close it got there. Yeah, and it's a bar
1 to
table, so
1.
he put it down. So Sharon says 13-12, so she's calling it pretty close. So this is the new floating logo. What do you think, Sammy?
Oh, very high tech, spinny. Like
we
those.
are at Slate Billiard Club in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Helps our channel. We'll be bringing some 9-footer action. Tournament we're dropping. We don't know how quick it's going to fill up because a lot of us do go to the Derby City Classics. So, it's hard to say when it's going to start. It all depends on when you sign up and start. We might start it immediately.
Yeah, don't delay, you pool player procrastinators.
Yes, and sign up right away. You got to hit up the tournament director on Facebook if you can, JD Prestegard, and get your money sent into one of the online tournament, what do they call those apps? I think we got Zelle,
PayPal, Venmo.
PayPal, Venmo. I think we got the regular ones. Somebody's got to have the ones we got, and money secures your spot. We don't hold the spot for nobody because they do fill pretty fast. This one is the one that didn't fill as fast, the 615 under, but still filled, I think, in a couple days, so, or maybe a week. But they do all fill, and the next one will definitely fill because
We got 1-1 on the scoreboard. I don't think Royland moved his flag there on the flipper.
I'm sure he'll notice. He was too happy to get a score.
He was trying to hit the 8-ball out there, I believe. Just
Yeah,
came a little wide.
come back tighter and
Yeah, and then that would have changed his cue ball angle up table more towards the 5 for the choice of the 2 stripes there, and missing the 8 kind of sent
did
him
it look
off.
like he hurried up? Let's watch. I'm seeing the replay right now. No, he was calm. It just didn't grab as much.
See if he's going for a duck here, I think. I think he's going to go 2 rails underneath, or is he going to cut this thin and go aggressive? Looks like he's lining up the cut.
Yeah, he'll go thin and come 3 rails and run into the 6. That's my guess. It's hard to see how thin it is. Oh, he hit it soft. Maybe he was just kind of... He might have been just trying to hook him on
Yeah.
that.
Well, it looks like the 7 is available. But had he been a little closer to that right side rail, he would have been.
So let's look at
looking
the
pretty good.
overhead. If Chris can shoot the 4 in the side, right? So that's his only problem ball, really.
It looks like it passes.
So Chris puts the 7 down. It'll be 7-2-5 maybe. Wonder what Chris is thinking. I think he can hold this for the 2. 2's on the end rail, so get rid of that. Nice shot.
Yeah, I don't think he's in love with that combo 1-6.
No.
And for those of you that have been watching, he missed a combo earlier in the first game, and he also
Yeah, I think if he gets down where he's pointing here, he
Yeah.
can come off and either come between here or even down here, maybe catch the 1 on the way by. I don't know.
he's also got to worry about the 1 ball kind of drifting into the 8.
So he's on. It looks like he might
So
be.
he might be on it for the side here.
Yeah, them balls are laying funny. He looks like he might be able
Even
to
if
lay
he
it in
bumps
there.
the 8, the pink goes into the stripes. Oh, he hit the point there.
I think he was trying to cheat it underneath
Yeah.
those, but
Yeah,
sometimes you got to miss a ball going for shape because you need to win. You know
got
what
more
I mean?
stun on it. Yeah, he also got more stun on it, I think, too, that brought it a little bit of a different angle with that fuller hit.
So let us know in the chat where you're watching from. We know we got Dean Lathrop from Wisconsin. We got Joshua from Minnesota.
Angela and Drew are watching and listening to us.
I don't think Dean Lathrop told his friends to share, though. I don't think he did. I don't think he.
Yeah.
So he
doesn't want all those Wisconsin boys getting up on this high strategy skill, start giving him a run for his money, maybe. He's not going to be winning any more Coors Lights as easily.
So 13 in the side between the 1 and the 6. And if he can get, like out there, but he kind of wants to, not draw this, but, stun it.
Yeah.
So he can try to get straight on that 15 or as straight as possible. That's kind of what he's hoping for. Looks like a rolling ball will bring him towards the pocket. So yeah, he gave it a little bit of check.
Yeah.
Just that little bit of check. And now he can bump off.
Yeah, getting off the rail was key there, and he definitely gave himself a little angle that he needed.
Yeah, he'd like to land pretty straight on this. Yeah, a little too.
He got a little too much angle there. He might still be able to go into the 6 with the cue ball.
Yeah, he can hold this. What the 6-1 are in play.
There it was.
Yep, nice shot.
Yeah, nicely played. Nice adjustment there. 2-1. Just a little backstory here. Chris won his first match 13-10, then 13-7, 13-10, and then Hill just barely squeaked by on a kind of a tragic error there in the previous game. Just before this, he won on Saturday into the finals, and Royland had 13-10, 13-8, 13-11, 13-6, and he actually won into the tournament on Tuesday. So we had kind of 4 extra days to sit back and relax, maybe watch Chris's match. Kind of knew he was into the finals.
Yeah.
Ahead of the schedule for Chris, before Chris did.
Well, and watching what Chris has done, even if Royland gets up 9-2, it's not over.
Yeah.
It's not over.
Yeah, he was. Chris, by all accounts, was dead in the water and
Way dead
came
in the
back
water.
from what was it, 7-1, 9-3?
You got to have a lot of no quit to
Yeah,
come back
absolutely.
9. You know what I mean? Just keep putting the balls in, man.
Yeah, Chris was down 7-1 and I believe 9-3 and came back and won. And then he's had some tight matches. Royland won more convincingly, I guess you could say, 13-6 in his previous match. But pool's a funny game. She's a cruel mistress, and it can shine bright or be dark as night one minute to the next.
Yeah.
No justice. So it's all semantics at this point. They're just playing heads up for all the travel that it took them to get here. They have arrived, and seeing who can be the best player today. Tomorrow is another day.
Yeah, anybody that was in this tournament could have won it. Everybody was pretty good at pool. At that point, it's like, do you feel good that day? Were you in stroke? Like, are you on a good week, good rhythm? And there is bad rolls in pool, and there's
For
good
sure.
rolls in pool. Some tournaments you win seem super easy. Like, gosh, I don't think I could have did anything wrong. The layouts were just easy,
Yep,
and it was
yep.
just like, it was just pool, like some of my biggest tournaments that I won, it didn't really seem like I played that good. I just kept shooting balls in.
Yep, and you can play like you feel like you're playing great, and go 2-2 and be out of the tournament.
And be done, yeah.
In a different type of way. I'd even go so far as to say, Dave, there's people that weren't even in this tournament that could have won it. Wink, wink, nudge,
Yep,
nudge, say no
yep.
more, say no more.
Mick says, just like the 1980 U.S. hockey team.
That's right, the miracle on ice.
So true. Well, let's see if he can break out this, because he's
Yeah.
got to do the move now. He's got a good angle.
Just going to punch into this
This is the shot of the
stripe
game.
here and try and push out the 3.
Bing. Okay, does he got to look?
He's still in play here. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not easy, but
I think I'm shooting the 5 in the side and just shooting the 3 all
Yeah.
the way in the upper left, right?
yeah, he's got to do it the hard way here.
But even the 8 doesn't go in that one side over there, so...
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, so he's thinking about maybe back cutting the 5. Let's see.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't want to be in a 6-ball championship here. He's got to make all 8.
Hey, Jeff Wallace. Thanks for tuning in tonight, kid. Same
Yeah.
with you, Andy Slosh.
Yeah,
Say Andy's last name.
Andy Slosher.
Slosher. Andy
And this
Slosher.
is Jeff Wallace, another teammate of ours on the chat here, joining us. Thanks
Oh.
for watching and joining us in the chat.
Kojak is asking for the Hail game for the people. So he's looking at. I like what he's looking at. I mean, he's just going to cut this in the side. I mean, you can come 3 rails out, but I'd slow roll this in the side. And it's 8-ball country. Most people shoot it. Like, that's the proper way to
Oh,
shoot
3
it.
rails. Beautiful. I was wondering if he might try that, but I thought the traffic there wouldn't allow it.
Yeah.
But he really threaded the needle there. That's really a much tougher shot than it looked there
He's
to
got a
come away
nice
with the cue
angle.
ball.
He's just got to get back to the middle of the table here. And
Nicely played.
2 very nice shots, kid.
Yeah, that cue ball there on that last 5 ball, that cut was tough enough, but the cue ball was a lot tougher. And he did exceptionally well there with the speed and control there to get where he could finish out. 3-1. Well, Royland's really jumping out of the gate here and establishing himself on the table with some great play, some great recovery shots, and really some dramatic cue ball control. So
This
good-
is the
good for him.
bracket. All of these players, obviously, Royland had to beat, and all these players, Chris had to beat a lot of them along the way. And we finally made it to the finals. Get to find out right now in the next couple hours who is the champion.
I'd like to point out too, Dave, the unique format of this tournament is that you get your match established on Sunday, and then you have a full week to contact your opponent and come up with a schedule that works so that you guys can play your
Yeah.
race to 13. And that's just really cool, for people that have, wives, kids, jobs, lives.
Yeah.
God forbid.
You got a whole different week to do it. The tournament
Yeah.
takes about 6 weeks to run,
Yeah.
and
That's a really great way to go about it. And then with the long races too, I know the other tournament was a race to 11 and this one's a race to 13, but I mean, that's a fair shot, as fair as any, to establish your game and to win a match.
so he had a really good break there,
That was a dominant break, absolutely.
and I don't see any problem here. It looks like what 1-7-3-8.
Yeah, well, certainly looks to be 1-7-3-8.
He could draw down now. Oh, he went forward. Okay.
Well, he went a different route.
I don't mind that, but if you do that, you got to overhit it so that you have the 3 for sure in the side you want, or even in the corner
Yeah.
by the 8. You know what I mean? You're better
Yeah.
off way over doing that.
And we didn't see the overhead shot there, so maybe there was a subtle angle there that we didn't.
Yeah, maybe it almost looked like he
Yeah.
generated his angle,
Yeah.
and I think he still could be okay. Maybe just slow roll it. Maybe go 2 rails and shoot the 5 in the upper side. He's gonna draw to the end rail.
Oh, he stroked it out.
I like it.
Strong shot.
It. Big, huge landing area.
Yeah.
What do
Nice stroke. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe that was his plan all along. Who knows? But
Yeah.
somehow I don't think that was
Yeah.
was what he was looking at from
Yeah,
the
he had
first
to
shot. But
shoot a couple harder shots, but that's
he had a great recovery there and
yeah.
proved to be very resilient to get back in cue ball control there, get back in line. 4-1. Well, Chris has certainly seen this movie before. He's been down and come back strong and come back to win.
Yep.
So you certainly don't want to throw yourself too close to the fire here, but Chris has definitely proven to be resilient and able to come back from deficits. So don't count your
Chris plays from the chair real good.
yeah.
Real good.
don't count your W's just yet, folks.
Yeah.
I mean, after all, it still has to get to Hill, Dave, for us to.
No, I think I have this feeling that Kojak wants it to be Hill. So let's see. He had an awesome last break.
Yeah, 4-1.
Let's see
If
what
he can get that break cooking, it's gonna be real tough. Just to get to the table for Chris. That second ball break and a scratch.
Ooh.
Yeah, you definitely don't see that pocket being the scratch pocket for the second ball break there. I'm just kind of watching on the other screen there.
So now Chris gets the benefit of a very good break because there's trouble, but when you have ball in hand, maybe he makes the 6. God, I don't know. Stripes are it, right?
With this BCA rule set, it is ball in hand anywhere on the table. So
Ooh, Fergus Falls, Minnesota, Rochester, Invergrove Heights. We know his wife would be watching, girl. We knew you were watching. I said, who's the girl that cheers for you in the chat? He had a big smile. That's my wife.
Nice.
So Royland's wife is definitely his biggest fan.
Yeah, that's awesome.
She'd
really
be
cool.
cheering for him. So Chris didn't take the 15 because he had to clear the hole. You know what I mean? Or he didn't want to shoot a combo. He figured he
Yeah.
could get rid of the 10. I think he was trying to get over for the 10 there, but he could do the 10 and the
There he goes.
sit. Yep. So the
sit pretty.
15,
There
the
we go.
15's live now. I think he can do 9, 15, 10 right now.
Can he make the 9 right now?
I think so.
He must be able to.
Hey, he's looking. He ain't, looking like he.
Yeah, had just enough.
Okay. He didn't go to the 15 there. Maybe he didn't have the angle too.
Yeah, looked like he just barely rolled it in, so I don't think he could have hit it much slower. This might send the cue ball a little wild here. went up for the 15. God, you wouldn't figure you could underhit that ball if you tried, but
Yeah.
it did slow up a little bit there. I think he was trying to get further up table for the 15.
Do you think he'll shoot the 10 and then maybe shoot the 15 in the upper right? Or
Well, I think there is a seam in between the 7 and the 4 there, that he might get the cue ball in between there
sure, if
for
he
the
can,
8.
if he
So
can
then,
land like
yeah, if he
right
can-
here, so that he can, back cut
Yeah,
and
back cut the
stun
15.
through there.
Yeah, that seems to be
Yeah.
seems to be an option, but I don't
He
know.
is-
He's looking at the 15 right now, so. I mean, I'm not saying that's the ideal way to do it. I'm just saying, considering where he's at the moment, that might be, what's the best option that's remaining. But you want to play to your strengths, whatever your strengths may be.
So he's putting the left on it. Hit it. That might be good because I think, let's check the overhead. I think if he draws it back just a little bit. Oh, not
enough.
Yeah, he needed to come,
I think he was trying to cheat
Over
the pocket
and
just
back,
a little
yeah.
bit more than that.
or in that case, fire it. So I don't
Yeah.
think he's going to the jump cue here. He's going to try to kick at it.
These balls are set up in a weird little drill-looking formation here with
Yeah.
the remaining solids.
Royland can play safe on them, but they're runnable. But gosh,
Mm-hmm.
they're not. You got to be good.
See how Chris's two-rail rub here on the 8. He got a little too straight on that 15 and just needed a little more action. Well, that went pretty wide on him there. I think that top spin might have stretched over a little bit more than he was expecting. I know I've done that.
So this run out becomes a lot easier with ball in hand because
Oh,
he
for
can
sure.
start with trouble.
Yeah, it's disappointing. It's unfortunate for Chris there to get 7 and not 8 there, but Royland, I might play a safe here in the middle of this here if he ever runs into trouble. So he's definitely in command here with ball in hand.
Thanks for the kind words, Dan Larson, and good to have the pancake in the chat.
Yeah, we got some members popping up here. Thanks, Dan and Mike. Dave's got the chat over on his side of the screen here, so I'm straining to watch the...
Yep, Chris Burns, you're right. Chris just came to hit. He goes, I'm just here to hit balls. It was so Royland's off and running. If he can roll this ahead, lay himself on the 1 ball. No, he wanted to get to shoot him in the side.
Oh, Weeblehouse, Austin, Texas. Friend of mine and of Chris Hennen from way back in the Biff's days.
He got a little funny on the 7 ball. Wonder if he'll jack up. Yep, so he's going to
Yeah.
jack up so he doesn't have to run into it. Nice shot.
Confident stroke. Well played. Made it a little bit of work there, but pushed through. Yeah, Royland's definitely showing some of his shot making and his stroke control here on some of these opening games here. He's hitting them pretty strong. Definitely a firepower guy and demonstrating that here. Now on his last break, he just got an unfortunate kind of a weird kiss down at the bottom from our viewing, bottom right corner, and then just sent it all the way back up to the opposite side of the table in the corner. So it was a pretty random kind of bizarro scratch, so I wouldn't anticipate that happening again. Let's see where he decides to break from. With a 5-1 lead and the break. He's going back to the second ball, looks like. Sticking with it. Pretty powerful break. Made a couple balls there.
Yeah, he's breaking good today.
Almost made 3 with the hanger in the top corner. Looks like he's going 5 here and going solids. If he plays the 6, he doesn't want the 15 to rub into the rail there or the 3 ball. So he's got to hit this pretty straight and cinch it back. Oh, he had more angle there. He just banged it out of play. What do you like the pattern from here, Dave?
Well, he's got to get good on the 4. Probably down in between the 13 and the 12. So let's see. He's getting the 3, which is one of his props.
Yeah.
The 4 is not easy. I mean, I almost shoot the 3
combo.
and then play the combo. Yeah,
Yeah.
just plan on shooting the 7 after that, but
Yeah, you definitely want to get the 3 off the rail here.
yeah, and you're right, Dave Weebelhaus in the chat. Chris definitely is not afraid. I want to make sure he gets a good enough lead so it's a comeback.
Yeah, right. Keeping it dramatic. Well,
Mm-hmm.
Royland's not letting him up for air much here, and unfortunately.
Well, if Royland gets to 7-2, we are going to do the tournament release for our next tournament. So maybe then Chris will come back from the break and turn it on, because we need Hill.
Yeah, and that
Sorry,
was
Royland's wife.
And that was established prior to the match that they were going to take a break at 7. So
Yep. So
it's not any trying to pace the
Yeah.
lead out of icing the lead or anything like that. Got a really long bridge here.
He stopped right there, right where he wanted to, from that little window. I love this pattern. It's a really good pattern. A little sketchy between the 9-13, but he knew if he got straight and stop shotted it. And
Yeah, he got it right where he wanted it. He knew where he wanted to be. Yeah, I probably would have played the combo earlier, but just different ways of looking at it.
Yep. So, Royland's out to a 6-1 lead. Eric McFeeters, the one and only pool photographer of the Twin Cities metropolitan area, is in the chat. Good to hear from you, Eric.
Yeah, Eric's been down here quite a few times.
Yep, he's a member.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of memberships, Chris's plan all along, his secret agenda was to just enter this tournament so he could get winnings to go towards his Slate membership. So he might be donating his winnings back to the Slate annual subscription.
Yep, and he'll get 3 months of them for free.
That is true.
If he wins, so will Royland.
Well, the second place money will still pay for his subscription dues. So Chris is kind of on a free roll, really. That was his plan all along. But I'm sure he'd love to double up and get a little more of that 3,000 instead of the, what is it, 1,600, 1,500?
And Hannah, tell us where Royland is from. I know he said he lives like maybe 40 minutes from here or something. I can't remember. He told me once. Where does Chris live? Does Chris live?
lives in Northeast
Northie, okay.
Minneapolis.
And Royland played at the Christmas party yesterday.
Yeah, how was that? Did you play in it, or
I
did
did
you just
not.
hang out?
No. My wife was with her mom, so I had to watch the dogs, and me and the dogs went to work. I had security.
There you go. Hey, security detail. You had a dog escort.
They get a bone, and then they got to work.
That's right. Well, Royland got himself into a little trouble there.
Yep.
Tied up on the 4-ball and went for the short rail short rail kick, and just came up a little short, giving an opening to Chris here. Hey, Corey Stevenson checking in from Maple Grove. Plays on Monday nights up at CR's with myself, Dave, and Chris Hennen on a different team, but good shout out there, Corey. Corey and Dave and his wife and my girlfriend are going to Russell Peters at Mystic Lake VIP meet and greet here in about another 2 months. Oh no, the combo got him again. Those combos have been rearing their ugly head just a little off on those combo shots, it seems. Royland back at the table, mapping out his path here. You get the feeling that he would be a pretty good Scotch doubles partner watching, because he's always kind of telestrating with his cue where he's going to put the cue ball next and for what shot he's lining up, and he sure seems to put it there a lot.
We got a little bit thin on this. I know he still can cut it, but he's going to probably come off the top of that 11 ball.
Yeah, it's a little crash up derby here.
He's just going to kind of go for the 10 and see what happens.
Well, he came away.
Came with a shot.
Yeah,
he has
he
a
came
shot.
away okay.
Not playing dead yet. Club's full tonight.
Oh, wow.
All the tables are gone except for the one with the trophies on it.
Yeah, we do, for those that don't know the setup here, the just off camera on the bottom is a row of chairs. And lucky kiss there, but
Yep.
might have stuck him a little bit, but he should be able to recover. Yeah, so there's no tables.
If he does make this, make sure you go tell him there's
There's a break, yeah.
So let's see. I think this is back cuttable. No
Yeah, just
problem,
thin it.
right?
He shouldn't scratch. Not directly, anyway. I mean, you certainly can, but I mean, I think he can get out of it. If he's thin enough here. But then if you put that right English on it, then that tends to give you the scratch in the same pocket that you're making the 8 in. So a dicey proposition here. Well played.
Nice shot.
Well, good recovery there. I mean, Royland's got himself into a little tight spot here, but he's recovered 7-1. We're going to take a break.
Yep.
And we'll go announce to the players that they're they're aware that they're on a break. So
Yep. So basically, our head coach here is Demetrius Gelatis, and a lot of people, what we've had is that people have actually gifted. So if you would like to gift someone like a year subscription to the Slate Billiard Club Patreon page, you can do that. And you can also join for $19 a month. He is the the head trainer, or not head trainer, but basically the head brain trust over here at Slate Billiard Club. So I will run the commercial, and you can sign up on Slate Billiard Club at Patreon, and you can sign up. If you go to our website, there's a little white bar at the top of our website. I think there's also one on Minnesota Pool Boot Camp. But he has a lot of good content already, and he's going to put his Minnesota Pool playbook on it. So
Demetrius Gelatis here with Minnesota Pool Boot Camp. We live in an age with abundant information about pool, but without organization and direction, it doesn't translate into bottom line results. I've been coaching full-time for over 6 years, and I've guided more than 200 students step by step to higher levels of pool. Now I've partnered with Slate Billiard Club to provide online group coaching and make our training available to players everywhere. No travel necessary. Join us online for just $19.95 a month. You'll get access to my Minnesota Pool Boot Camp playbook, covering cue ball, pattern play, mental game, and the common leaks that people have in applying this to get their game to the next level. The best part is I'll be there working with you every step of the way to give you the direction you need to see results right away.
So that's Demetrius Gelatis at Slate Billiard Club on Patreon page. So here is the tournament flyer. The next tournament is going to be a 455 and under. 455 and under. So I don't pick the number. They pick it. They choose it. They run the tournament. They're great at it, and I don't ask. This is a good number. A lot of people already from Slate, because Slate members got to know about this tournament a little bit early, just to make sure that all of us get signed up. But JD is taking sign-ups right now, so message JD Prestigard or the Prestigards, and it's going to fill fast because the lower races are first 32 paid, so you have to pay. You message JD and then you send in your money. It's going to be 8-ball, race to 7, single elimination. We will be live streaming the final 8 matches, and we're going to have Brian Brecky in here. I have a couple of high-level Minnesota players that have asked to come join with me, but it'll probably be me, Sam, Mike Pankoff, Brian Brecky, and a few others. So watch for that coming up. The tournament will probably start immediately after it's filled. Slate will not be able to really house too many matches during the Sam, someone's a big fan. Dave C8. No, we're not going to be too many matches at the end of the month because we're all going to the Derby. So might have like the whole month to kind of play your first match. It all depends on when it fills up, and that's JD's call. The tournament director will definitely notify you when it's starting. So please message him right now. Blow his phone up tonight.
That's right.
Really, really blow his phone up tonight, and he'll tell you how to pay and where to pay if you haven't been in the tournament before. I know my wife is entering in this tournament, so
Hey.
It's tough action for you guys. You're going to play Mrs. O'Keefe.
That's right. For all you guys waiting for that low ball and complaining for that low ball, there's those 455 and under Fargo tournaments.
All right.
Well, there you go.
So you can go tell them to get going again if they would like. It looks like Royland isn't quite back yet.
Just go let them know whenever.
Yeah. So this is the bracket that we're playing right now. And Chris has came back in a lot of these matches, so don't let the score fool you guys. And Sam, I think Sam just stepped out to get them going, but I think Sam is really good at commentating too. Me and him are lower rated players, but we are coached a lot in pool, and we also have played a lot over our years. So maybe we're a little closer to the skill guys. You know, it's tough to call a match because, you know, I'm not good at patterns. I'm not, you know, but Sam definitely knows a lot more about pool than me. And it's like some of the best coaches in football, they can't even play, but they can do that. That's why don't let Fargo rate fool you.
True story.
So it is 7-1. Let me give him his score. I think we're ready. I think Chris is probably about ready to get going here.
Yeah, this is the same score he had in a earlier match against a different opponent. I think it was 7-1, 9-3, and came back. So
yeah, the next tournament is a 455 and under. We're going to try to do them in all different skill levels. In fact, we're going to do one on a 9-footer coming up soon. Maybe once the other one gets going, the 455, maybe we'll do a 9-footer one. We'll see what the tournament director's got in mind.
yeah, that's tournament director discretion there.
Yep. So message JD Prestigard, because the sooner you pay, you know, he says already a bunch of people have already signed up because they've been asking us, what's next? What's next?
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
Okay, so he tried to punch that to do the breakout, and
looked like he might have had a little body lunge there too, but that was a big shot and a big stroke. And tried to get the breakout, forced a little bit. And these pockets don't cooperate. I can tell you from experience, not just on camera. So Chris has got an opening here.
he gets to come back to the table, but it's still not like
Yeah, it's not a
easy,
foregone
you know.
conclusion by
His
any means.
his 9 is covering the 8, so he's got a little bit of cover.
Mm-hmm.
But the 8 is bankable, you know, so Royland could run out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Just doesn't seem like there's a lot of balls on the table after that break.
yeah, he's been breaking a
and-
bunch of bricks.
And, you know, you'd kind of prefer it, actually, believe it or not, to have a few more balls on the table for breakout maneuvering here. So it seems like every ball you make is so vital that you get out, because you're just taking one more ball off the table that you can't use to maneuver or to break out with. He went for the big swing there. Unlucky.
Yeah, I didn't know that was Dave.
Unlucky.
Ooh. I didn't know that was Dave Cohen. I thought it was Dave. Who's the new roommate? The new guy, the California.
Dave Soika?
Dave Soika, I thought.
Yeah.
But it's Dave Cohen. He appreciates your commentating.
Oh, thanks, Dave. Appreciate it. Dave Cohen.
Sam's the only one that'll hang out with me when Mike's out of town, right, Mike?
Oh,
I hope you're listening, Mike. Mike's mom usually watches from New Hampshire. He's out there with her right now.
Yeah, appreciate the kind words, Dave. Hope to see you soon there, and I think I've got one of your old cues. I always end up with everybody's old cues or somebody's old cues sooner or later. I'm going to have to offload some of those cues, by the way, in 2026.
Yeah.
So for folks out there looking for a deal on a cue, I have more than any place that has them for display. Any pool room, I got more of them. But anyway, it's not an infomercial, but get at me if you're looking for a cue. Got a jack-up shot here. Another misfire shot here from Royland. Chris kind of played a bit of a table safe there, just kind of lagged off of his 9 and left it near the 8 and put Royland on a jacked up shot. He's definitely trying to slow down some of Royland's speed and momentum here that he's carried up to this point. Try and get him into a little bit of quicksand here so they can back and forth, and Chris hopes to regain control of the table and get some momentum back on his side of the fence here. Did he get him? Almost tucked in under there. He still would have left the side pocket shot, but almost got lucky with the 11 coming back on a timing shot there.
Well, Will St. Germain, we have a Jacoby blackout break jump cue that we could sell you at Slate Billiard Club.
There
so
you go.
You would have a break cue and a jump cue.
Yeah.
Mike Paintkoff just got gifted one by me and Chris Saprell.
Oh yeah, that's right, the black one. Nice cue.
He's loving it. He had a 20-year-old break cue. They've changed.
They have.
They are not wood with really long ferrules anymore. And we have
Nice.
down here. We
Oh
got-
wow.
Ooh, made
Oh
the eight.
wow.
We have 7 Miyuchis and a Southwest and 4 Jacobys and some cheaper Chinese cues that are actually look really nice. They are handmade for like $200 a piece. So we got some cues for sale, and they do have solid maple shafts. So, but here we go. Starts the comeback.
Yeah,
Here we
here
go.
we go,
We're going
Chris.
hill.
Marin's in attendance, and all is moving forward for Chris Hennen here. Hopefully, he can reestablish himself here and get on the comeback trail. I think he's looking for his chalk. There we go.
So if you message JD, he will tell you how to pay for the tournament, but you do not get the spot until you're paid. Once everybody's paid, he'll message the group. You'll be put into a Facebook messaging group, and he'll explain all the rules. And furthermore, you can contact him. He'll tell you how to pay and how to sign up. Sounds like we got 10 signed up already.
That's fast.
So maybe if we can try to hurry up and get everybody signed up by the end of this broadcast. The
Yeah.
last person that signs up, I will give a free T-shirt if that happens. If we get
Ooh.
32 today,
Dicey for today only.
I'll throw in a T-shirt for the very last person. Today only.
Today only. There you go. Well, that's 30% filled, and we've only announced it,
Yeah.
an hour and a half ago.
Yep.
So, not even.
So blow JD's phone up. He'll tell you how to send the money in.
Yep.
It's PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, probably ones that somebody has.
And to be clear, the reason why I said an hour and a half is because the people that were here at Slate, in attendance physically here, the members were notified of the tournament just before the match began. So they got a little bit of a heads up.
Yeah, not much.
Not much, about 30 minutes head start. So I appreciate the support, Hilarious and Corey Stevenson and Dave Kuhn.
And if you weren't watching at halftime there, the next tournament is a 455 Fargo and under. You must have some robustness. If you don't, the tournament director will still vet you and possibly let you in, but rules are rules. He's the one that decides on that.
Yep. Somebody commenting that the video quality is amazing. I'll give accolades and golf claps to Dave O'Keefe for getting the video
These are my little kids.
standards
Yeah.
up to high
I
production
play
quality.
with my little kids late at night. They
Yeah. Getting
It's-
all the presets and climbing up on the ladder and getting them
yep.
locked into the
Try to bring
rafters.
the best view to you guys that we can.
Yeah. Yeah, Dave, you really went all out to get top
Yeah.
level stuff.
Well, and we also have a pit here now with a drink rail around it and a big table in it.
Mm-hmm.
So streaming is about to go to the big table for Slate Billiard Club. We'll always be running these bar table tournaments because we are in bar table country. Looks like Chris is shooting the combo.
Yeah.
But we love big tables. We play big table pool here, and we got some really good big table players at this club. So
Nice breakout, no reward.
no reward. He's stuck. So the best thing, I don't know. Let's look at the overhead here. So the 4-ball for solids is tough because you got to get in that area. So how can you?
Does he play a carom off of this 2 here? Or does he play a safe underneath?
He did play your shot. Luckily, the 6 got away from the 4. So, but Royland could draw this 2-ball, right now.
Yeah, that really helps the dot with the
Probably
line there.
draw it back that way and get on that 4 ball right now. He has other balls if.
Yeah, JD's in the chat says you don't get any signed up. You don't get signed up unless you're paid. So to reiterate that.
So he did try to get down there. I think he got enough because he doesn't really need to play shape on this. He just needs to put it down. Probably a 90% favor to make it. Shot
Yep.
up pretty hard.
Got a little deep
Ooh,
there.
Yeah. So now I think he has to kick at the 5 ball at the bottom, kind of kick.
Yeah. Try and trap underneath.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
that
just
seems to be the shot.
I don't think that
Touchy.
I don't think
but
he wants to
available.
shoot the one in the.
Yeah, he's looking at that. I think
Yeah.
he's looking at that escape route.
And
right
you can
there.
tell that Royland plays on some big tables, so he knows the move. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
He knows the
mhm.
moves.
Corey and Sadeko having a little love fest there in the chat room.
Oh, so he's not going to kick at it. He might. I would kick at the 5,
I agree.
but I think he's going to roll at the 6.
It's a little more of a gamble, but it's a tighter tighter
Yeah.
lockup.
And you could even play to hit the 5
He's
full.
doing it. Yeah, he is doing it. I think he was just kind of lining
Okay,
up.
okay, yeah.
But he is doing the shot we talked about.
That's
Well, he caught the 6.
And
Okay.
even though
It's
he
still
caught the
functional.
6, yeah, he didn't sell out. He sell out a hit on the 14, but
He didn't give up much.
he didn't give up the game per se.
Sure. I think he was definitely trying to catch the 6 there.
Yeah.
Or the 5 instead
Yeah,
of the
it
6.
would have been nice to be behind there, but Chris doesn't have a lot anyway. He can make a move and maybe leave Royland right back down there, but then he could play safe back. It's tough action for Chris right now.
Yeah, I really don't know what the best shot is here, to be honest. I mean, I could see him using a whole bunch of left here and just skinning the 14 and maybe trying to come back and stick on the 1.
Yeah.
But that's about all I can envision here. Maybe it's not quite that much left, but it's just
No, he's in a
a
spot.
thinner hit, yeah. Because then the 14 would kind of go up by the spot, and the cue ball could just come
What
back.
about kicking at the 9? Maybe
Yeah, if
kicking.
you can get by there, you'd have to almost kick and stick to make that happen, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I don't think he has the angle.
Yeah, that's pretty
No,
tough, actually.
no.
I mean, they're all tough. Again, I think you just play to your strengths here, and whatever your first instinct is, just kind of ride with that.
I mean, he can leave him on the end rail like that.
The one
Prob-
pocket shot.
But the problem is you're going to get safed
Yeah,
back.
he's just going to do it back. Yeah.
Now he can play a better safe where he has to kick at the 9,
Is that the Southern Indiana shot or the Northern Kentucky shot
Right.
at the Caesars Palace in outside Louisville?
Well, this time he left him the kick at the 9, the kick and stick a little bit. But, it would leave the 1-3 combo and possibly more, so I don't know.
I think that's what he's
I mean,
kind of
you
forced
could
to
go
do.
for the win. I mean, you could try to make the 9, go all in on just making it, and you might end up okay. I mean, I think I am. I think I'm shooting the 9. I might even
Because you
be
could still
jumping.
get both. I mean, if you kick the 9 for the side, you can still end up with that shot anyway.
Yeah,
right?
and you could still maybe end up safe.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. The two-way.
And
I mean,
call the 9, try to make it.
Right.
If you make it, it looks like the cue ball will go towards the 1.
Because
you're
hitting
gonna have
it.
to hit
Yeah,
the
you're hitting
bottom
it
of
fullish on the bottom side, so the cue ball's going
Yeah.
to trail off
Oh, he's calling to the corner.
to the 1.
So he's calling to the corner because he wants for sure that the ball to drop below. I don't know.
Yeah, he wants the cue ball to come back down in the area that it's in currently. Oh, I'm not sure. He called the corner there, you said?
Yeah, he called the upper left.
Yeah, because he almost put it in the side.
Yeah. I think it's aimable to shoot
Yeah.
that in the side. I think you can put straight top on it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to twist nothing. Just
Because he came up short, so he hit it too full. That's why the
Yeah.
cue ball trailed up table, and why the
and Royland, he puts the long ones down. You can tell he plays on the
Yeah.
big table.
I got Drew a little Christmas Walmart pool table. It's like, 6 or 8 inches wide, and
Oh yeah.
like, it's not even a real rectangle, but it's got like little miniature, not even the
Would
regular
you
miniature.
you got it for him, and then you started
Yeah.
running out on him
Yeah,
and stuff. The miniature.
So yeah, I can shoot long shots on those tables.
on the mini tables.
He was not at all impressed. So he likes coming to Slate and going to Twin Cities Billiards better.
Well, those of you that think you might want to turn this off, think again, because Chris has been down 9-2, I believe,
9-3.
or 9-3 in this set.
Came
or
back and
this
won
series.
10-13.
So he's been down and out. He's been hill a couple times too, I believe, including
Yep.
his last match. So we got action. Just because Royland's making it look easy. Nice shot. He almost killed that. He has a hard tip on his cue. You can hear it, the difference.
click.
Yeah, it's really, I would say it's medium to hard.
Yeah, that's interesting because most people with a carbon fiber shaft tend to go
Super
an extra soft than they would
yeah.
normally play,
All right.
especially on a bar table with short distances and spins, more subtle spins.
All
Eight-
right, all
8-2.
8-2.
Just for anybody wondering that is just tuning in here, this is not a double elimination format. This is not a double dip final. It's just a single race to 13.
This is our match. We are in the finals. Sorry to make you people sick with the spin. We
Yeah.
are in the finals.
Yep, please like,
Let's watch this.
subscribe, and share the content if you're enjoying what you're seeing
Watch
today.
his break from this.
Yeah, that's a good viewpoint. See if you can get his cue ball to stay out of the bottom diamond there. Yeah, just
Look at the balls the kid's making on the break.
he's getting them all the way up table.
Wow.
His cue ball stays down underneath in that
Nice
that first
spread.
diamond area, but he's got the 10 hanging, so he can play that. Yeah, it hasn't really hurt him so far having that cue ball down low there. And I think mainly because he's hitting him so hard that the stack is gone. Usually the cue ball get trapped in the stack or behind the stack. And he's hitting them so hard with the distribution of the balls up into the other end of the table that it hasn't really affected him that much. Put a super draw stroke on that one. Those are all solids up there. He was trying to rescue that lone pink 12 up there. I'm not sure if he was trying to bump into it or clear it or maybe play it in the opposite corner on the left side, top left there. But he's ducking.
Good shot.
Yeah. And he had to there. There was no other, I don't think there was any legitimate play there other than to duck. Well executed. Chris is not left with really any real positive shot on offense. I think he might just kick one rail and go for the 5 in the corner there and just use it as a two-way.
Yeah, or kick at the 5 or the 3,
Yeah.
whichever one you like. Probably pocket speed, so
Yeah.
that you could, a lot of good stuff could happen. You could
Right.
scratch too, but like if you pick one side or the other, I don't mind picking the one ball side either, because if
Yeah,
you know you could I would call the 5,
yeah.
which is the shot he did, but you don't want to scratch.
Oh, wow. He went right in
So
between.
you had to pick
Pick
one,
one, yeah.
extremely one side or the other.
Yeah. That might have been just not quite decisive there.
I maybe Chris just wanted it to get to 9-2 so that he won with a bigger deficit.
Oh, a big, more dramatic comeback.
Yeah, because I think Royland should be able to handle this.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate, untimely scratch there from Chris. He did like our shot, though. He did like the idea. I think he just didn't pick one.
Well, yeah, Royland runs out here. This is Slate Billiard Club. We're a private billiard club in St. Paul. We got seven 9-footers and 5-6 bar tables, and we
Coming in 2026 to Slate Billiards Club,
yep,
the back room.
the back room is about done, carpeting it over Christmas weekend.
I heard a rumor that there's a U.S. Open 9-foot table back there with 4-inch pockets.
There is. It's very tough. So he can roll this in, but yeah, that's
Is that going to be the one pocket challenge table?
there will be definitely all the games will be on our live stream starting next year. We'll have some one pocket stuff, some big
We'll get a
table
one
stuff.
pocket tournament.
Yep, and these tournaments too on the bar table will always be running. We all love them. Everybody likes to commentate, and it's fun to see all of our friends.
Yeah,
Because all of our friends
absolutely.
compete. I want them to compete in my living room too.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we're not a pool hall. We got a few snacks and drinks, but we all train pool here.
Yep. No alcohol, just soda drinks, folks.
Yeah, we had a snooker table once. Thank God we got rid of that. That was just like a bad idea. It wasn't a good snooker table. It just we had extra room and we didn't. We got it for a while, and thank God that we finally got some bar tables about a year ago. It was all big table stuff, but we're in the Midwest. It's bar table haven, so we got to train on both. You know
Yep.
what I mean? You got to
Yep.
train on both. I play all the games. So do a lot of people in this club, and yeah, it was. I'm glad we got all the bar tables in here now too, and now we got
Absolutely.
4-inch U.S. Open table, and about to have a bunch of heat on that.
Yep.
So he hits the second ball pretty.
He eased up. He eased up on that one quite a bit, actually.
He did not get the result that he's had all night either.
Yeah. And Chris comes to the table just pinned into the Christmas colors here with the red and green. How
Right.
festive.
So
Festive.
Chris comes
for
to
the
the
year,
table
unfortunately.
frozen to the 3-ball. Poor guy.
Yeah, he's just not catching any love there. But Royland definitely took quite a bit off his break there. I think he's smelling the finish line a little bit. Went a little more conservative and got away with it. Let's see if Chris has got any ideas here.
I think he's going to thin off of it and leave Royland just frozen to that ball, but that gives Royland the 13. You know what I mean? If he just comes off of it,
Tries to re-stick it.
tries to re-stick it or, like ticking back,
Like a ticky
he
shot.
would maybe free up that ball.
He was trying to go back under. Maybe he was trying to go back under that.
Maybe just lay it under there,
Yeah. That was a better shot than what I could muster, that's for sure. So Royland's got his pick. He's looking at the center of the table there, the cluster around the 8. So you start out with the stripes here and get down into the table here. Oh, he went too far. Ended up underneath him, yeah. I think he might have been trying to bump into the 2 there.
So he's shooting from the end rail.
Yeah, he's definitely got a lot on his plate here to figure out. I think he's just going to play a defensive shot here and maybe try to put him back under the 9-12, or he's going to go thin on the 14 and hopefully not scratch. Well, he did Did come close, but he got away. Strong shot. But those strong shots, a lot of times you make them and your cue ball just ends up somewhere where you got to make another strong shot. It's hard to stay in line and get back in line once you're out of line. But he did come with a shot. He's looking to come with another one. That's definitely been Royland's calling card, is coming with a shot. He's fought his way out of some tables here. And to his credit, Chris has definitely fought his way out of some tables as well, but he's just not getting much going here thus far. Thus far in this match.
Wait for it.
He's going to draw this back into the 11. No, he spun it around. Wow, that was a tight little window. That was a great shot. He played a really finesse speed there. Yeah, he looks to get out here. Looks like he might have a little bit of angle on the 9. He might just slow roll that in, and looks like he's good for playing the 11 and the 8 in the same pocket up top corner. I think he wanted to go a little bit farther there.
Maybe just draw it back and shoot it in the side a little.
Yeah, maybe
Nice
he is going to
shot.
just play it in the side. You're right.
Nice shot.
Yeah, he's taking a commanding lead here, 10-2. I have to admit, I, for one, did not see this coming. Royland's really got into a gear here.
Pretty smooth.
Mm-hmm. Chris Sadeko and Corey in the chat. Bring the trophy home.
Hannah's man is doing pretty good right now.
Mm-hmm. That is true. It was an eyesore that no one used, and it was not a good table. This is true. 150 viewers. Good job, guys. Hard on the table, my MVP. There you go. Some support from Hannah. He is playing real good, and it is fun to watch.
Yeah, Hannah, thanks for letting him come play with us.
That's right. You gotta
thank the
hall
wives.
pass. Yeah, you got a hall pass to come out
We
tonight.
appreciate it.
Yep.
So he's got solids. He's got a runnable rack again.
Mm-hmm.
So
Tight window there. He's
Getting on
looking
the
to hit.
5, yeah.
I think he did get it.
Where does he shoot the 5?
Not that I can see that he got it, but I'm watching the player, kind of like poker. They tend to, body language tends to tell
He's going to run into it.
they got what they wanted.
Not bad, but he might not have it in the side.
Is there a ball down table that he can play? No.
No. I don't think he can shoot the 5 either pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I think he can jack. Well, if he jacks up over this 11, I think he can just smooth draw it into the point there, maybe, or just super thin
he's
cut
playing
it.
safe.
He's going to be playing safe. I think
he's-
you're right. It's just too much cue ball movement there.
Oh, he hit a
He
couple.
did not want to hit the 8. He was trying to get him deep under the 7 there.
So Chris comes back to the table with stripes.
Yeah, Royland's doing a great job of keeping Chris at the table, and good fortune and good safety two-way play has put Chris into some limited opportunities.
Well, and Chris, he doesn't really feel pressure. He's just a smart, calm dude. Yep. Literally, when he's here shooting balls, it's like, no, I'm just going to, he's really process-minded,
Yeah,
like
process-oriented,
I'm
yeah.
just going to shoot, do what I do, And the outcome is the outcome. It's the best way to
Yep.
play pool. I mean, you can
Absolutely.
tell he's completely has the same demeanor.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Never
Absolutely,
quits.
great
just
point.
Obviously has good comeback.
Yep. No
potential.
entitlement. No expectations. No.
Yep.
Woe was me. Pity party or.
And I mean, if Ian
anything
Barrett's
like that.
watching it, Ian Barrett, you had him beat. You drew it. You Jimmy Wenched it and drew it into the side. I was bummed to see that.
Yeah,
for
that
you.
was a heartbreaker.
Chris
Definitely.
didn't want to win that way, but you guys battled. You guys
Yeah.
grinded. So
You think he takes the 10 off the 5 there? And just goes up for the
I like that shot. I like.
the side rail ball, 14?
Yeah, and I mean, he could, depending on the angle, he could just roll ahead for that 9 a little bit,
Yeah, I was thinking the 9 or the 14.
or the 14, or
Depending on how he lays
yeah.
up, I'm not sure how that lays up,
It
but
looks like it's pretty straight, but
he's just going to go back and forth for the 9 here, I think. Yep. Oh, wow, he got a lot of stretch out of
yeah,
that.
he spun that.
He still's probably okay, but maybe he just wanted to get up table there and take his best ball. Because that was pretty much at the 9, the way that spun off the rail.
I mean, he could still shoot the 9 in the side, kind of come like this,
Mm-hmm.
and all the way in here, he has shape for the 10 too. You know
Yep,
what I mean?
yep.
And kind of play
Just play
play
best
for
ball.
all of them. And,
Yeah.
and try to get on the 14. You like to get on the 14. Nobody wants to leave the 14 there.
What do you think his play for the 8 ball is then if he takes the
Yeah.
9? If he's trying to get straight in on the 9, that might be a nice way to play to the 8 ball.
Yeah, I agree.
So once again, he's kind of on the weird side of it here. These side pockets, they're so easy to get on the wrong side of the table. When I say that, I mean the cue ball leading to one side, the top or the bottom of the table that you're trying to occupy with the cue ball. So yeah, he's got a funny angle here. So the cue ball leads him down towards the spot there a little bit. So I think he's just going to have to play the 9 here.
He tried
he
to
tried
move
to
the
clear
5,
it.
and I think he did.
He tried to clear it. I don't know if there's enough. We'll have to look at the overhead. I don't know if there's enough. Oh, there might be. There
Yeah.
might be enough there. There is, yeah.
But he doesn't have enough angle to get straight on this.
He's just going to have to slow
He's
roll
going
this.
towards the 2. Perfect.
Wow, that was
That
a lot
shot
of
was
finesse. That was a lot of
nice.
finesse. For a guy who's been sitting in the chair
Yeah.
and cold as long as he has
Not
been, he
to
came
hold
with
it,
a
yeah.
sensitive shot there to hold that. Well played.
And he got on the 8.
Yeah.
Good call on 9 ball being the out ball.
Yeah, I thought that the
Either
9 might
side,
lead to the
yeah.
8. Yeah.
Always nice. Nice out.
Back in
Chris.
action. Wow, steady nerves, man. And like we just illuminated earlier, I think that belies his calm demeanor and low stress level and just being able to play. And like you said, I just came here to hit balls, and I'm just here to participate, let the outcome be what it will be.
Yep.
I'm not by any means saying he doesn't want to win. I'm not by any means saying he's not a competitor. I'm just saying that he's just kind of got the zen at one with himself and at one with fate kind of resolute demeanor. Willing to take whatever comes and control what he can control and let the rest fall away. Easier said than done, but he's demonstrated it quite well. Not only in this match, but in several other matches.
So the 5 and the 12 are tough, and he did have a dry break. So Royland comes to the table 10-3. Maybe has a shot on that 6. Maybe has the 9 in the side. It's tough to say if he can make that.
Yeah, it looks like the 9 in the sides
Yeah.
came. And then he hits the solid there and controls the cue ball. So if he wants to be stripes, that seems to be the opportune shot. I don't like cutting the...
I just don't want solids because of that 5 ball.
Yeah.
I agree with Mark Weaver on that all day.
Yeah, that's the... See, you can just rub that ball and make
Yeah,
a side
you
pocket
could
with a different ball.
yeah, you could shoot this ball like off of it to pop it or
Right.
something, you know.
You'd rather not have to do that.
So he must not have been able to make the 9 because he played a carom to
it
get
looked
stripes.
like he was clean, but he played it really aggressive. I think he might have been playing the scorecard a little bit. If he's not up 10-3, I don't know that he
Might
maybe
have
goes
did
for
a
a shot
carom for
quite
an
that
opening.
aggressive, but
Yeah.
it was a great shot. He hit it dead in the hole. Maybe that's
Well, he got the suit too. He got
yeah,
stripes.
maybe that's a specialty shot that he just plays well.
He got on his trouble ball too.
But yeah, when we were talking about that 5, if it's like another inch or two down the rail, it's really
Way
bad.
different ball.
It's
Yeah.
really bad spot.
Yeah. Because you can't hit nothing off
Exactly. But yeah, he definitely was looking stripes the whole way there to play a shot that aggressive. He definitely wanted stripes, and he was willing to potentially sell out to get them with that aggressive of a shot.
So this tournament is a 655 and under. We just released our new tournament is a 455 and under.
I still say they run out. Not as often, but they still can run out.
Yep.
Mark my words, you will see run out. Even with the 455 and under. Royland's getting to work here. Nice, smooth table speed, pocket speed shot there. These tables are playing pretty smooth. You definitely don't want to test the quality of the table roll on any old table that you creep that ball along, and it just probably would hang up and hit a glue line or something in the pocket, or roll away from the rail and roll back to the rail and roll away from the rail again. But not here at Slate. They're rolling true.
Trey says, bless the hearts of people who love watching 415 unders. Well, the reason why it's fun watching a 455 and under tournament is because when you watch like the pros play, nobody misses. You know, there's nothing suspenseful. Oh, he got on the trouble ball. He's going to run out.
And the decisions and the patterns are very predictable and very top.
And in
top
450,
shelf.
nobody knows who's going to win. Nobody knows what's going to happen. I mean,
Yeah.
some people maybe in the 450 division would prepare, I like to think. And the prepared people in that division usually probably do good. So there's a good draw shot to get on the 10 ball. Wow.
That was a really nice stroke.
This kid can play, man.
It's not just about the win, it's about the battle. That's right, Hannah. Cheers to the two legends. That's good sportsmanship.
Yeah, and at this club, we have 300 Fargo rates. We have 400. We have every Fargo rate there is in this club.
Yeah, 700 plus and 200 plus.
He hit that a little bit close. Scratches in play a little bit. He's going to have to draw out of it. He doesn't seem scared. He's dropping in and firing.
He really
Shot.
took his time on that. He really got his head right there to make that ball. Didn't rush it. Wasn't afraid of it. Didn't poke it. Well executed recovery shot on the 8-ball there. Well, Royland's on 11 here. Needs 2. Chris needs 10. I wonder if Pankoff did the over-under on the 2-hour match time slot or not. I know that's one of his favorites.
Yeah, always calling the time.
Yeah. Well, at this point we're at an hour and a half, so we're hoping for a longer set, but Royland might make quick work here. So he's always got that cue ball down below the first diamond there with that second ball break, with the speed that he hits it or the way that he hits it. I think he's still got a play there on the pink stripe for the 12. But he does get that lingering corner ball. Seems to sit up there a lot for him, so that he gets a shot. If not for that ball saving him on a couple of racks, he'd be playing safe off of his breaks. Well, he's made a few balls on the break. He's got them wide open. The 8's free, so the run out's definitely on. Looks like the 14 might pass there. I'm not entirely sure if that 14 passes. He's looking at it now. I don't think the 13 goes in the top corner. Oh, he bumped it. Yep. He bumped it, so now it looks like he almost has to play the side pocket 13 or the 9. 13's the better problem to solve. He's looking pretty strong to get out if he makes this ball right here. And he does. Yeah, there's definitely no lack of firepower coming from Royland's cue tonight. He's been firing some pretty aggressive shot making, and that shot in the side don't have to go either. That was a really oblique angle there in a tight pocket. He hit that one pure.
He's trying to look where he wants to be for the 9 ball, kind of like I kind of want to be straight in. Or he's shooting? Is he shooting?
He's shooting at it. Yep. 3 rails.
He gets.
Oh wow! What a roll!
When it's going your
Caught
way,
the
man.
point, didn't scratch, and laid up with a nice angle. When it's going your way, it's going your way. Yeah, and it was a great shot, to be fair.
Yeah.
But it was very fortuitous as well to not scratch and catch that leave there. Well, he's got to play a shot here. Big zone. Yep, big landing zone there. With some of the other positions he played, that certainly didn't appear to offer much hardship for him there. But 12-3. Cruising along. Royland's just found a gear here today.
97 minutes into the match.
Chris Hennen's in his chair, stoic as ever. Marion behind him, whispering words of encouragement.
Yeah, he does not have his sweater on tonight. Let's see. This is Royland's hill break.
There's a wood brake shaft. See, there's that ball in the corner again. It just kind of hangs up with his cue ball's always on that first rail or within that first diamond, and that corner ball's always hanging up there and gives him a shot. It's like 90% of the time. It seems like maybe more. I don't know. I'm not keeping meticulous mathematical statistics, but he's always shooting that corner ball right there from the cue ball position that he ends up in off the break.
So that's not the best spot to be in. Maybe he might be able to make the 15, come down here and up.
Yeah. I think that's what he has to do, but he's tree-topped over that 13 partially, so he's going for the 10.
The 10, the scratch isn't in play, but the cue ball's going to be
He's going to go
moving.
3 rails just like he did on this other 5-ball shot he played earlier in the match.
Oh, he went to the side.
Hit it too thick. Just caught it too thick. Well, he's on the hill. Chris needs 10 in a row with winner breaks. a little more viable than if it was alternate break, but definitely a Herculean task to say the least. Chris taking his time and surveying his options here. Nice breakout, but he hit that clean, didn't he? I don't know if he came clean with a shot, however, off of that breakout. You might have to shoot the pink here and go thin, beat the scratch and go 3 rails back again. Looks to be what he's doing. Beat the scratch. There's the 3 rails back in again. And he ended up in the same shot that he started with. Unbelievable.
He's giggling about it too.
Yeah,
like,
it's
how do
like,
you end up exactly?
How do you end up in the same spot shooting the combo I don't want? Just like I did before, only now the 4-ball's not there to shoot in the side. He's literally...
Thanks for tuning in, Pool Fool, on the chat.
He might be in the exact same spot he started.
He's in
from.
the exact same spot.
Then on the 2...
I don't mind this because it could hang and be in the way.
It's in play. Yeah, it's 2 balls kept in play there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to fade the scratch there too. The scratch on the side was definitely a possibility. Yeah, he had to fade the scratch there, so he hit it a little thick, I think, with a little outside. A little outside English. Yep, some positive support from Hannah there.
So Royland dogged one.
It's Hannah. Okay, got it.
I think that's Royland's first missed shot of the
It might
day.
be.
I mean, it's seriously. You can let us know in the chat. I think that's the first shot he missed today.
Yeah.
He might have. Oh no, he missed one in the side earlier, but
Yeah,
that one was
earlier this game.
tougher shot. Yeah.
Earlier this game, he missed the 10. Yeah.
As far as so, Chris
Yep.
has a lag on the 7-ball or what?
You're welcome for the stream. A couple of other Roy supporters. Johanna saying that her husband is the real MVP, but the sportsmanship tonight is the real trophy, pure class from both sides. I agree. We did mention that at the onset of the match, that both of these guys are real gentleman players, for sure. You're welcome, Pool Fool. Appreciate the accolades and for providing the stream. Best of luck to both, but you know who I'm hugging at the finish line. Well, yes, Hannah, we're pretty sure.
Someone says get compression on your audio. Damn, I don't know what that means. We're not computer guys.
Breakout. Oh, he missed it.
Whoa.
Just missed the breakout. Just did the ring around the rosy there, just right around it.
Yeah, it's a little tougher from here.
Tyler Hennen might be a relative. Could be. Not sure. Could be a brother, a Chris brother, perhaps. Well, he's definitely found himself in a tough spot, not catching that breakout there.
Yeah, he definitely went all by it.
But he was swinging for the fences. He was going after it. He was going after it. Is he just trying to trickle this cue ball into the corner there?
No.
Oh, no rail.
No rail.
So that's a foul. No rail contact after the hit. So that is a ball in hand foul. We got brothers, we got moms, we got all kinds of family in here. It's a family affair. Yeah, Chris plays on my Monday night CRs team for, I don't know, 10, 12, 15 years. I can't even tell you. Oh, from Germany. Yeah, there you go. We got a Hennen family member from Germany watching.
Nice.
Pool Fool says he needs some Slate jersey and cap to wear to Vegas BCA. Well, I guess he'll have to come to the pro apparel shop here at Slate Billiards in St. Paul and pick that up.
Yeah, we do got more beanies and hats coming. Right now, I think all we have is sweatshirts, shirts, and gloves.
Yeah, Royland just missed a straight shot down the rail here.
Chris got on the 2-ball that was already broken out.
Yeah. Chris is going to grind some points on the board here. Went a little far in his 8-ball there. Still pocketed it.
Thanks for everybody tuning in tonight, too. Appreciate it.
12-4.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe. If you hit the subscribe, it's free. It just notifies you when we have matches coming up and stuff and when we're going to be live. We are going to have some good big table matches coming up right before the Seco Verani tournament.
Yeah, they just announced that today. I saw the names on the list.
Yeah.
Down in Faribault.
Yeah, so we'll have we're going to put a couple of the Slate crew in action here and we'll stream some of it. So watch out for that. That should be probably right after the holidays. I don't think I'm going to be streaming anything until then. So, and we also have a challenge match coming up with 2 of our members.
Nice break from Chris. Just caught the point on both of the side pockets on both sides of the table there.
And
But he did pocket a ball, so he's still in play.
he wins this game. Then there's another one. So this one, what do you like? I like stripes.
The tide just turned. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, indeed.
14 to the 10. Because you can leave shape right between them both and maybe have shape on the 10 and the 15. Nope, he's going to have to go 15.
He's kind of overran it a little bit, yep.
So he'll probably go 15, 10, or no, he can get it.
We've got a Roy fan watching from the Philippines. We've got a Chris
Oh,
family
awesome.
member watching from Germany. It might be a family member as well watching from the Philippines.
Yeah, I'll tell you boys from the Philippines, Roy's one of the politest guys in the game up here. Pool players aren't all friendly, but most of them are super nice.
Well, they're Midwest or Minnesota nice, but the Filipinos have
Yeah.
definitely garnered a well-deserved reputation for skill and sportsmanship, that's for sure. Got a little bit of a rub on the 8 that he wasn't intending on there, but I think he can still recover. Makes the 8 a lot tougher to get shape for, but I think it does go.
So shoot the 13 and try to come right up.
Yeah, I think it does still go if you get
Nice.
down there, but the trick is getting down there.
The
onto
8, you
side
got to be a
pocket.
little better now than he wanted. Yep.
And those side pockets can definitely be tricky. You either have to force it, which causes you to rattle the side pocket.
Nice.
or
How
you
did
just
he
get on the
hit
wrong
it?
side of it? Yeah, he got on the right side of it
He
there.
got on the right side. He's gonna be able to drift down for the 8.
Yep, he's going to play it short shot.
I hope
Short
Chris
side
is
shape.
Yeah, he's starting to go now. I hope it's not too
Yeah.
late.
Yeah.
Hope he can fire 3-4 off. Then Royland feels
Yeah,
pressure.
right. Yeah, hey, you got to still got to close.
Yep.
Short side shape. Say that 3 times fast or 5 times fast.
I don't have to because you did it for me.
Nice
All right.
finish, Chris. Strong play. Really nice, smooth position there with the cue ball. That's a hallmark of Chris's game and his style of play. He's really smooth with the cue ball. He has real nuanced and subtle spin control. Definitely not an aspect of hallmark of my game, that's for sure. But I watch Chris shoot a lot of pool. I've seen him play in a lot of tournaments and matches over the years, and
So if you guys didn't, this is our 455 and under. We're dropping this tournament next. It'll be starting as soon as it's full. Contact JD Prestigard. He'll sign you up.
JD Prestigard is also in the chat. He's been letting us know that people have been signing up. So
But
you
you
can hit
gotta
him up
pay.
there.
You gotta pay to have your spot reserved.
Yep.
Beautiful break, Chris.
Yep. There are no reserved spots. You're either paid and you're in the tournament, or you're talking about it.
Yep, closing is always the hardest for everyone. So
Yep. True story.
I think there's a possibility Chris could run this if he keeps the cue ball
Yeah.
whitey under control.
Yeah.
Nothing is huge problem.
Yeah. He got a friendly double kiss on the side pocket there. That pop and stop center break that he's using is trying to make the second balls behind the head ball go in the side, and they're just hitting the points. But he is dropping other balls, and he's getting a few kisses and caroms, and did drop a ball in spite of that. Yeah, hopefully it's not too little too late for Chris. He really does, like you said in the last game, does seem like he's getting into a rhythm and getting his stroke going here. And
Ross Aroni wants to know, Sam, have you ever put spin on the cue ball?
well, I'm assuming Ross Aroni is Ross Krompetich, but it might not be.
Sammy spins the cue ball.
Yeah,
So
more often than I should sometimes.
he looks like he has a shot on the 10.
Good poise in the chair by both of them, no matter the score. That is true. An excellent point.
So he left himself on the short side of that. I like that.
Mm-hmm. These hangers for position can be dicey.
Yeah, no, right. He could get
definitely.
back to the middle of the table off of it, but man, he's got a lot of stuff there in the way. So now, yeah, it's Ross Aroni.
Yeah, we know Ross.
Love you, kid.
He even played pool at Canterbury. I saw it. Or he was in the pool room. Maybe he didn't. I didn't actually see him hit a ball, but he's kind of like me. He's always around, but he's not always playing. He's in the mix.
Look at this kid.
What a stroke.
Did he get it?
I dare say he might have caught just a not quite enough bump there. Just not quite enough bump.
God, I want to zoom in.
I hope he can just swerve that in and just keep it going. But like I said, those hangers, they can be tricky to play shape off of. I think he might have just been trying to miss that ball altogether and go right under it.
I don't think he can make it unless he does a little spinny. Is he getting his jump cue out?
Well, I don't know if Chris owns a jump.
Chris is getting the jump cue. Ross is trying to say he never played. I don't know, Ross. I heard you was a gambler back in the day. You
No,
know
I
what
think
mean?
he's saying he didn't play at Canterbury. He found there was a swap meet down at the bottom level there, and he got himself a pretty cool sterling silver antique money clip, which I would, buy off you if you had it laying around. But I'd have to have some money to put in it.
Yeah, it's already bent out because
Yeah.
Ross has like $5,000 in it.
His knot's
way
already,
too
it's already
stretched
stripped.
out
It's already stripped it.
for our little bit of money that
I
we
know.
got. Yeah,
I know.
So here we go, ball in hand.
It's unfortunate Chris didn't make a legal jump there. Not as
Right, to at least not give him.
not give him ball in hand at least, but.
So let's see if.
Well, the last time Chris missed a jump shot and fouled, his opponent was on the hill, and he did give up ball in hand, and it did lead to a scratch a shot later. Unfortunately, Chris has about 7 more games that he would have to win than he did last time. That happened, but
Well, if Royland gets out, I'm gonna have you we're gonna have to get each one of these guys a shirt.
yep.
So find out what sizes they want. You can take my picture with them.
Will do.
Let's see if he can finish her out. 650 and under.
Me and Ross challenge match for appetizers. I seen him play for pizza. Yeah, there you go. There's action in the chat.
I'll play Ross for a prime steakhouse dinner. But we're playing even. I won't make you spot me.
Ross played bar table 8 ball on my Vegas team, and I want to say 2014, 15.
Did his hand rub on his money clip and didn't get the ball through?
No, that wasn't in play. I think he put a lot of money down on the craps table, or didn't have to worry about it.
Here we go, Royland for the win.
13-5.
All right.
Royland takes it down. The champion of the Slate 650 and under. Great job, Royland. You earned it, buddy. Unfortunate for Chris. Yeah, there you go, Royland.
There you go, kid.
Unfortunate for Chris, but he did make a comeback. Got the score up a little bit to 5, but
I'm going to go out and congratulate these guys. And Sam, you can grab my shirt. I'm going to leave the feed up. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
where's the boxes for the shirts? Do you have new stock?
Just take them off the back.
Oh.
Oh, Sammy. So what Royland just told me is he's going to donate the 3 months. Oh, hey. Royland is going to donate his 3 months at Slate, just like Terry did to one of the kids. So I'm going to let Kendra Prestegard pick the kid who gets to play here for free for 3 months, and I'll talk to her about it. There's a lot of junior kids that probably deserve it, so maybe she'll do like a little drawing for it or something. That'd be up to the Prestegards. Everybody have a good night.